Guys, this is Prashant Kumar. Today is day 30 of my 30-day challenge in which was trying to share my knowledge regarding syndication business in multifamilies. I've been talking to you for last 30 days. I was a little shy in the beginning. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, the whole 10X group, for encouraging me. I hope I was able to add some value to the folks who have been listening to me. But more than you, it has helped me in many ways. Number one, I mean, I can talk, without hesitation now. Number two, the fine line about taking a challenge. I took the challenge and I was able to stick to it for 30 days. So it's me knowing about me, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you again, Kevin, and the whole 10X group. Appreciate this. You guys are awesome. Today I'm going to talk about criterias before you have a property, and for you to decide whether you want to do this deal or not, right? So whenever you have a property, there are criterias. You want to look across the board, and you have to kind of rank them down. What is your skin in this game, right? I mean, are you putting honest money, or you are putting equity investment, or you're signing on the loan? That's very important. These things you have to decide whether these things you are willing to do or not, right? Do you need a key principal for your project? Because the moment you are looking for a key principal outside, you are giving away, or do you need additional equity from Hi Monty? Are you giving away piece of the pie to somebody else? So you have to look at your profit, how much is time versus, how much effort you are putting in, how much you are getting out. So do you need a KP? Basically, how often are you willing to visit the property? Do you live nearby? Is it within two hours of, 2 hours or 3 hours in total? I mean, if I live in New York, I probably wouldn't buy anything in Midwest or further than Midwest, like in mountain zone. So because getting there is like the whole day, and I probably want to buy something where I can go in the morning and come back in the evening. Is what kind of loan are you looking for? Is it recourse loan or a non-recourse loan? What kind of lending quotes do you have? Bridge. Do you need a bridge loan? I mean, bridge versus fixed loan, and how much with the bridge loan? You have to negotiate. With the lender. Basically, is the capex included in the bridge loan or not? So all that needs to be thought through. Basically, what is the overall team's experience? Do you have full-time guys in your team, or they are part-time guys? So you have to continue to evaluate all these things. I'm just kind of listing things down in my mind. What is the physical vacancy or economic vacancy of the project? How it is now, and how do you think that it would be in future, right? Quality of market. How's the market where you are buying? How's the job growth there? We have discussed it a couple of times. Job growth, population growth. What are the major economic drivers? What are the track records? So you have to continue to look at everything. It's not just so underwriting is not just looking at piece of paper and putting in the numbers and let it spit out how much you are going to make. You have to continue to evaluate a lot of parameters. Job growth, population growth, crime rate, growth in the over a period of time. What is the increase in the salaries? Medium home price, things like that. So quality of submarket. What is the income level? What is the supply? What is the demand? You don't want to buy where you have ample supply and there's no demand. Your tenant will come, you will have high vacancy. Your tenant will come and they will leave. So these things you have to continue to look, whether you're buying in primary market, secondary market, or tertiary market. I mean, right now buying in primary market is becoming more and more difficult. I mean, places like Atlanta, I mean, you cannot buy anything. I personally have been trying to buy something in Atlanta for so long, but nothing. I mean, whatever you want to buy, it's going out of reach. So I mean, we are moving towards tertiary markets, uh, secondary markets. So it's not a bad idea. I mean, if you are looking for cash flow or just appreciation, if just appreciation, maybe you can buy something. I mean, in New York City, 2 cap, minus cap. People are buying in New York City even for minus cap because there's so much appreciation there, over a period of time. But I mean, you get the idea what I'm trying to say. Level of upgrade. What do you need in this property when you buy it? What are the level of upgrades? Is it light? Is it medium? Is it heavy lift? Is it a vintage property? 1970 versus to 1990. So you have to think through all of these. What kind of problem is there in the property? Is it a burned property? Does it have flat roof? Broken windows? Or are there any foundation issues? Is zoning a problem, and any environmental issues? So all that needs to be looked at and analyzed very deeply, whenever you are going into a project. And there could be other uses of the property. You have to think it through. Right now you are buying a apartment complex. Can it be converted into an Airbnb? Student housing, things like that. So all in all, it is an extensive. It is not a small. I mean, syndication business is good, extensive business. Okay, it is not something that you can just do it. It's not passive. If you are trying to become an active, make sure you are up to it. And I'm sure you are up to it. I mean, a lot of people are doing it, and you can do it too. There's no doubt. As long as you know what you are getting into. So plus, it is a teamwork. The most important part is that it is a teamwork. You cannot do everything by yourself. Keep that in mind. You cannot do everything by yourself. That is the fundamental truth. Unless you have a lot of money and you are just buying and holding a property, think that you're going to buy something and you are going to make you are never going to make 100%, because you would need somebody there, right? So idea is, this is a teamwork. If you find a property, run it by your team members, and be open, right? Sharing, idea of sharing is you get a lot of value also. So basically, as I keep saying, one more thing is, as I keep saying, is don't try to run before you, if you don't even know how to walk. Make sure you start with a smaller property where you can learn yourself, sharpen your pencil skills, and then you get into the next level. Don't buy at a very low cap rate to begin with, because if you're not really deep skilled, you don't know what to do, you're going to waste your time and money and efforts. So try to buy something stable in the beginning, which starts, do some light rehab and get it going. Then you go into, if you do one or two, you are good. After that, you can do whatever you want to do. So yeah, sharing is caring. Julia, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you yesterday night. I mean, she was coming from London, and we met her in one of the meetups. Hats off to you, Julia. Appreciate. That's a spirit. You wanted to be in the meetup, and you came directly from the airport. That's a great thing. So I think overall, that's all I have. I hope again I have created some value for everybody. But I'm here, guys. I will be coming online as and when I can. I would like to, as I had some more things to share. Maybe I'll share that in a couple of days, maybe take a break. But it's not about me sharing. It's about me learning. While sharing, I ended up learning a lot. So in my mind, my life is like that. Unless I share, I don't grow. So for me, it is growth, my growth. So in a way, it is selfless growth. I mean, that's how I would term it, even though I'm not doing it for a reason, but I would like to share as much as I can. Once again, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Namaste, and I'll talk to you soon. Today's the last day, but I will, take a break for a couple of days. Maybe I'll take another challenge. Maybe I'll start gym or something. But I have to think it through before I take another one. Take a break for a few days. All right, guys. Thank you again, and see you around. Bye bye.